power back.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. It is December 31st, 2025, the last day of 2025 you got, and you're choosing to spend it with us. I don't know if that's a good decision or a bad decision, but we appreciate it. I've got Jake from Pulp Mortem with me. How you doing, Jake?
See for yourself. Look at this.
Yeah, I got Virgil from Literally Books with me. He's got that creepy corner behind him, which apparently points towards Virgil, not away from Virgil.
Right.
It's been explained multiple times. It still doesn't make sense. I still don't believe it.
Creepy corner and Virgil are both here. Hi, Virgil.
What's going on, Chris? Jake, what's up?
Corner.
The creepy corner.
That's right.
Yeah, it's where Creepy Baby came from.
It's right. She's right there, actually. She's not in the creepy corner. She's right there.
Yeah, I figured she was born from the creepy corner.
Creepy corner.
Yeah.
Whoa. She's falling. There we go.
Dreams in the Virgil corner.
Dreams in Virgil.
It's true. These angles just don't make any sense.
No. I was like, what do you mean? Do you think it goes the other way? And I'm like, oh, I guess I can see that. I don't know. I look at it so much.
I just feel like, man, I wish he'd push those two shelves together.
Waste of space.
All right, Sephiros was first.
Hey,
he jumped in before we went on. What's going on? I did a stream early enough that I'm not keeping you guys up too late, so that's good. I've got Eric. I tried to read your name a bunch before.
Do it. You can do it. Do it, Chris.
We started, and I just don't feel confident, so I'm just going to say hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream.
Coward.
Yeah.
You get the first four letters. Go man.
Go man. What's going on,
man.
buddy? Happy New Year to you. We got Check Your Steve.
Pear-shaped yet?
Pear-shaped yet? I don't even know what that means.
The heck?
Yeah, he's responding. Oh God, Steve, the Octo Apes. They are attacking. Save yourself. Bare Bones Music, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I just thought we'd go live for a bit to say goodbye to 2025 before we jump into 2026. So thank you guys for joining me. And we were just talking before we went live about weird frequencies, so I figured we could start there. I just want to talk about what we did in 2025, just touch on the highlights. And one of the things that we did was we were all part of Weird Frequencies, which I keep claiming is your idea, Jake. It was, right?
I don't think it was. I think it was somebody. I think it was Wizard Jim's idea. I think he messaged it to Tim in at midnight our time, or midnight his time, or some ungodly hour in the morning, completely drunk off of homemade sugar snap pea wine. Said, Tim, we should make an anthology. And then in the morning, and this is what Tim explained, in the morning he was just like, ignore all that. I was a drunken idea. I don't know where it came from. It's probably crap. Then Tim told me, then I laughed, I think. And then so it's just kind of been out there in the ether for a while. And then I was just like, at one point I was like, hey, let's just see if we can do it. So I just messaged a bunch of people I could think about, and half the people were like, no. And then you guys all said yes.
We were the ones who said yes.
The ones that said yes. And so I think from there it must have just, I think that's where it came from. So I think we're giving the good wizard the credit for it.
It sounds so organized whenever we talk about it, and it was not organized.
It was straight up chaos.
I do not envy Jake's work at all.
Seriously, because you didn't come forth and say, hey, I'm going to be the editor. I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to do all this. No. Just all kind of fell in your lap because you originally pitched it as, hey, let's all do this together. It'd be fun. And we were like, yeah. And then we wrote stories and gave them to you. And then all of us just kind of pissed off. And you were sat there with all these stories.
I worked for months.
You did. And it came out beautifully because of it.
Yeah,
it really did. It's been wonderful. It was quite an experience for me to write again, and I'm now poking around with other stuff, as you know, Jake. Mm-hmm. And it's It's interesting because this first one was just an attempt for me to see if I could write again, and I did. It was completely rudderless, but it was so much fun, and I'm glad I did it. And we'll see what comes next. And Virgil, I read, you sent me microfiction like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago, that you had just had published, and that was really fun. But was this your first full story, or?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I wrote something of just about the same length or a little longer, and submitted it, and it was rejected. But the rejection came with like, we kind of want to, but we feel like there's a couple things we weren't quite right for, so we just can't do it. But we really like it. You should really do something else with it. And so for me, this started with the conversation Brian and I were having. Brian from Bad Taste Books. We were just trading stuff back and forth, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you want to write a story for you? I'm like, sure, I guess. I mean, at this point, I'm committed because we're talking about writing, and it was like I kind of already, yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm in. But it was the first. Yeah. To me, this is the first thing of this length that I wrote that I felt was finished. So this was like, after years and years, I feel like it was like, in a sense, it's sort of a response with myself of like, yeah, you could do this if you really want it. If you stick with it, you can do it. So it was kind of cool. It was actually really cool.
Yeah. Jake worked with you a bunch.
I know.
Yeah,
he knows too.
Which was awesome. It was really cool. Watching you guys go back and forth on the Discord was really, really fun.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. Your first edition or your first draft, it was just a portion of the story, and then the second one, you kind of made it more like we're trying to go. It felt like you were trying to lean into more of a mainstream sound, or maybe like a dumbed down prose is not the right word, but just a more natural, a more accessible, correct. And I was like, no, stop. Because in the first, I don't remember if this line actually made it into I think it did. This line made it into the final draft or not, but somebody gasped at one point. Your main character gasped, and you described it as what was it? A yawn? No, shoot. Oh no, I can't remember. Do you remember what it was? Something in reverse.
A scream that went the wrong way.
A scream that went the wrong way as a gasp. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I was like, no, lean into that. Lean into that totally poetic, mad, insane prose.
Well, you gave first permission to get as weird as you wanted.
I was like, dude, get as weird as you want, please.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I think I don't know if anyone wants to read that. So I'm like, I'll just try and do this. And you're like, no, go back. I'm like, okay, I'll go back. I'll try and recapture that energy. I think I can do it.
Yeah, yours was like a fever dream, man.
That was my goal.
I enjoyed it.
At some point, I was like, I need, like, the word that I just kept repeating to myself was like phantasmagoric. I was like, I'm trying to make it like just crazy. So
it worked.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Mission accomplished
in the very best way.
Yeah, that's right.
I love Jake's story. It was the first one I read.
I gave that coin away a long time ago.
I know. I loved it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I know I wasn't in part of the stream, so I didn't get to say it in person, but it was very much a Vancian Holmes mystery. I think people repeated that. And Chris, your story was like you could have said like, oh, look at this piece of Murakami writing. I'm like, oh, it's really good. Yeah. I would not have known. You could have totally passed it on me. I never would have known. I really, really liked your prose and your tone that you had. So cool. They're doing now. It's the way I don't like.
No, me neither. So, Jake, anything coming up on the front of Weird Frequencies?
I don't know what you're referring to. What are you talking about?
The 10 book set.
Well, there is a video that I filmed a week ago. It's dropping tomorrow morning. Yes, we are announcing Weird Frequencies 2. We are doing it again next year. In addition, we're also doing a horror anthology. Yay. So next year, 2026, is going to be twice as weird as 2025. And we're doing both. And the exciting thing about this is, and I explained this in my video, kind of the first Weird Frequencies was kind of not exclusive is the wrong word, because as you guys have said, it kind of was just like we barely hobbled it together. Like it was kind of like, let's see if we can make this work, and it did. This time, yeah, it's going to be open to submissions. And so, yeah, if you're if you're in this booktube community, you review books, you are a lover of old books, yeah, we'll be accepting submissions. So all those details will be in my video tomorrow. But yeah, it's and we might get enough quality submissions for Weird Frequencies 3 and 4 and 11, and because it turns out there's a lot of people in this community that are dang good.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, so you're going to go into the slush pile business, huh?
I guess so. So I'm probably going to hurt a lot. I'm probably going to hurt a lot of people's feelings.
Well, I was super nervous when you said you were going to take submissions. I was like, "Are you sure, Jake?"
It's going to get really weird because it's strange. You might get, like you said, a ton of great submissions, but then you have to pick how many can go in and what works for the thing. And yeah, it's a whole new world, but I think it's a great idea because there's so many people that have commented on my videos that talk about the fact that they write, that I think there's a lot of people that could do very well in one of these anthologies.
And it's probably the same with you guys. I don't know if it is, but I get people like reaching out to me. Hey, can I send you my book? Can you review my book? And I always buy their book, but I never review it because I'm like, that's not what my channel is about.
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of them, I want to be supportive, but those people, they drop off, they reach out because I'm on BookTube and then they disappear.
Yeah.
And so they're not a part of this.
No. No.
And so I think that's going to be one of the things that not to gatekeep, but I guess gatekeep is the right word, but it's like, if I have to say, who are you? Then this probably isn't the anthology for you because this is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I even mentioned, Glockensig in the video, that I'm like, Glockensig has never made, because we want to keep it in this booktube community. And so like, ideally you'd have a channel or something, but there's also, booktube channels where somebody's drops a video once every 6 months and never engages with anybody. They're not really a part. Then there's Glockensig, who's, never made a video ever, but he's in every chat. He comments on every video. He supports in every single one. And so it's like, which one of these two really fits in? Like, and so, yeah, it'll be, there'll be hurt feelings. I'll lose subscribers and it's going to be a blast. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great criteria. I thought that when you said that, I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's perfect.
Yeah. Because you were really concerned. You're like, Jake, no, you're gonna
you're gonna get thousands of like random people just dropping whatever they've got in their folder on you.
Yeah.
No AI stories. I don't want you to have to read AI stories.
And that's another thing of like, I know if it's somebody like, let me look in the chat right now, Brittleby, Goblin, Goldman, if you guys brought me a story, I know for a fact it's not going to be some AI crap. You know what I mean? Because we already have that relationship. And so, yeah, it's, if I have to say, who are you? I'll probably just say, thanks for the submission. Good luck out there.
Yeah. Because it's for our corner. All right.
Yeah, it's for us. So
I mentioned it in Chris's review, but since the space dog thing pet in Eric's story is named Pulcho, I just imagined a tiny nude 6-legged Jake creature that blasts halitosis.
Oh, hey, we need to conscript Wizard Jimmy to draw that. That would be I'd pay real money for that. I'll even pose for it.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited for the horror. It's interesting because this was confusing. There was a lot of questions about like, do I need to do this? Do I need to do this? And because in our brains it was science fiction like you do on your channel, but not everybody that wrote in this does science fiction in their channel. So it got really kind of confusing. So it's an interesting idea to have two separate anthologies going.
Well, the thing is, like, that one started as a science fiction just because we're like, well, we kind of need a more cohesive theme. Yeah. And that's like, that seems to be like everybody that we asked did a bit of science fiction already. So let's just make it science fiction. But then as it kind of evolved and grew, it became like, well, just, I guess, make it weird. But we didn't necessarily say weird. We just kind of make it a little off, like Nick's story. Nick's story is great, and it's just my brother read it yesterday, and I was talking with him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I loved it," and it was just like this kind of real gritty, sleazy crime. It's like this crime noir that takes place in a pawn shop, and then at the very end is cosmic horror. And I'm like, what the heck? He's like, I loved it, but it was so strange, and so I think we were going for weird. Eventually, it evolved into just make something weird without actually saying it's weird. And so in Weird Frequencies too, it's going to be just more of the same, like just something weird. So it could be like a surreal drama. It could be a ghost story, because that fits into the weird. It could be a fable. It could be or it actually could be, because in Weird Frequencies 1, there is some legitimate horror. There's some legitimate sci-fi horror. Levi's story is a haunted house in space.
It is. And
so and that would actually, honestly, that would probably.
And Joseph's, I think, is scary.
Joseph's, yeah, it has definitely that flavor as well.
Yeah. I could draw a naked 6-legged Jake dog, but do I want to do that to myself?
Do it. I'm gonna stay off the Discord for a long time, because Jimmy's Discord is gonna be flooded.
Yeah, really. That's what I was worried about. How did we end up with Weird Frequencies as the title? Do we remember how that?
Oh my God, there were so many votes. It came from the YouTubes was my favorite. That was the first one.
But I don't think it would be good on a cover.
It came from YouTube. Come on, it'd be awesome.
On the back cover, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
If it came from YouTube was the title, then we couldn't have put any good stories in there. Like, we'll be like, I feel like I got ripped off. These stories are actually good.
No, there was a big vote on the Discord, wasn't there? Like what we were going to call this?
Digital Void was close. Yeah. Digital Void was a good one. Retrograde was another one that was, and we might. I think we're still talking. We might go that route for the horror, just retrograde horror, which would be cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I like the title, because when I think about it, I think about like tuning in to this weird radio station or something, you know what I mean? Like you're picking up a weird frequency, like what is this? And you just don't, every one of these stories is like tuning into a different station where something totally separate is going on, but it's just, there's a theme, but it's like, what is the, it's like the theme is a strangeness, and I love it. I think it works. I think it's a great 100%. Title.
Happy New Year from Australia.
Ooh, right on.
I've been watching your channel for the past 2 years, Chris. Really appreciate being able to share in your wisdom and knowledge of literature. Thanks for everything. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. 2 years. Good Lord. Feels like I just started this. I feel like I just started this yesterday. I swear.
He understands the Jason lore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Get the Jason lore.
It's true. Yeah, Jason lore. Google would have a field day with that title. I'm guessing it came from the YouTubes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'd have to pluralize YouTube. We'd have to. Weird Frequency 2, 6-legged Jakey and the Spaceman.
Oh, no.
Halitosis.
I have wonderful breath. Thank you very much.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. I've met him in person.
Yeah. It's nice. It's pleasant.
It's pleasant breath.
Tube tails.
Oh man, yeah, and you should have seen the votes on the cover. There was, I mean, of course, we all wanted the painting, but all this, the way this was set, everything, man, we talked about it for many a long conversation in the Discord.
What was it? What letter did it was the F or the S in Frequencies that I was like, Nick, you got to make it big. I need it bigger, and he's like, fine, I'll make it bigger for you, goddammit.
I had this on the shelf over here, and my couch is way over here, and my buddy was over. We were watching something on the TV, and he looked up and he's like, does that book say Weird Pregnancies?
Oh, that'd be a good one too.
That'd be a very specific book.
Wag said very clearly, Polcho has bad breath and pushes buttons. That's true, he did.
Well, I guess I'm one of those things.
Thanks, Nick. The title typography is really nice.
Yeah.
Yep. We have Nick.
All Nick.
Yep. All right, so fun stuff coming up in 2026, and we're trying for Halloween for the scary anthology, right?
We'll see. We'll see. We're trying for Halloween for this one too, but
everything comes out on Christmas.
It should go a lot smoother this time around.
Yeah, I think so. I've got one to turn in for the slush pile, so I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Let's see. How's Ebes going, by the way?
No.
2025 Ebes. Did you start Ebes? What's the history there?
I started Ebes. I wanted to start because I saw several book clubs online on YouTube. That was like people in their book clubs that they'd get together and record it. And I was like, it seemed kind of stuffy's not the right word, maybe more academic.
Mm-hmm.
As far as opposed to just like a kind of a coffee shop conversation or like a pub or a hangout in somebody's living room conversation. Right. I was like, that would be pretty fun to do that as opposed to more like, okay, it's your turn to read what you've prepared type of. And so I reached out to Nick and Tim because we were always in each other's chats. And I literally emailed them, hey, gave them the idea for that and said, hey, do you guys want to be my friend? And so we did that first one, just us.
Oh, you made friends.
I made friends. And after we did a few of them, and then decided to go live because the goal was eventually to go from the beginning was to go live and just kind of have a big community with everybody, but also not just us. We'd have a new guest every week because the goal there was to get to know people a lot better, but also to like cross-pollinate with bigger channels like you guys. You guys were way bigger than us at the time, and bring up and highlight newer channels that were smaller than us.
Yeah.
And at the time when I reached out, I had way more subs than Nick or Tim, and almost instantly they blew like right past me by like thousands.
I don't understand it, Jake. It doesn't make any sense to me. Your stuff is so good.
I know,
You're a better editor than I am. You're a better presenter than I am. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Ebes really did a lot to help create community. Well done, Jake. I agree.
That's what I wanted. I wanted us to hang out. We don't have other people in our life that like the books we like, that talk about the books we talk about. And that's kind of why we're all watching each other. And so, yeah, it was kind of I'm happy with how it's going. It sucked that we hardly read any good books this year. That right? Sucks. But we read a bunch of stinkers.
Let's see if I can find this. You guys are starting with a good one, man. Where is it? Where's my copy? I can't find it. You have it there to hold up?
Oh, I think I do. Yes.
Let me find it here. Has it got the Frazetta cover?
No, I got the weird Avon Nightwalk.
Oh, wow. That's the third cover.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
I sent the one with the weird eyes coming out of the guy. Yes, like Virgil's. That's what I sent to Tim. But I have the original Frazetta cover.
Was it a Frazetta cover?
Yes, it's this. And it's one of my favorite Frazettas ever.
That's where they came from. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I love that Frazetta.
Yeah, this is a cool cover. Yeah, this is a fun book. It was a little action-packed for my taste. But there is weird in here. There's great sci-fi. There's crazy spy stuff. I think you guys are gonna love it. I think Ebes will love it. I think you're starting strong.
Good.
It's on Nick's channel, right?
It's on Nick's channel. I forget what the date is. I should probably have it in front of me.
January 17th, 14th, 17th, somewhere.
Something like that. But we have Rob from L Space Archives, who is criminally underrated, and so that's going to be awesome.
For real.
And who's the other guest? Shoot.
It's not me. I've already read
you. It. Keith from Tau Zero.
Oh, nice. Tau Zero.
Very funny. Both guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just listen to those two. Rob and Keith from Tau Zero are both really cool. And probably I don't know, one of you guys if you want to jump into. I'm not posting it, but what's Nick going to say? No. I'll send you the link.
Squim, just wanted to say I tapped into your channels this year and was familiar with a lot of your suggestions, which felt like finding a vein of like-minded folks. I've loved weird fiction for years. Yeah, I think when people, the people that belong with us find us, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And this made me laugh. I'm going to put it up here again. It should go a lot smoother this time. Narrator, it did not go smoother.
You're right, 100%.
Yes, Dying Earth, that first volume, just
so
absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
Dying
Yeah, Richard, that is a great book. Love Nightwalk. I think even Nick will like it and may contribute a sentence or two. I think so too.
So funny.
He's got to introduce it, right?
The minute I heard you guys put that up as one of the suggestions, I was like, that is kind of the perfect Eames book, because I think that it will scratch all of your itches. Tim will like it, Nick will like it. I think you will, Jake. I mean, it really is this perfect balance of weird, spy, sci-fi, cool.
Nice.
I think you guys are going to love it.
Yeah, Bob Shaw's. I've read some Bob Shaw. I've not read this. It sounds awesome. But didn't he write the Slow Glass stories?
Yes,
those are amazing.
Yeah, I haven't read them yet. I want to.
Yeah,
that's going to be my next Bob Shaw is Slow Glass stuff. The idea being that the glass takes longer for light to pass through, so you can look back in the past. So
like 6 or 7 years for light to pass through it.
Yeah, I think Richard talked about that story. That's where I heard about that one.
Yeah, really he loves it. That must be a UK copy.
All the UK copies are naked people. All of them.
Except for have you read it? That's the real question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, already reading it. First book for 2026 for me.
Oh no,
Ciders. Oh no! I think I saw you post that, Goatman, in
right.
Jimmy's Discord. Our cider. I've been reading a bunch of the suggestions from Chris in the middle of Roadside Picnic now. Solaris is up next. Nightwalk looks cool. Roadside Picnic is great. Solaris is great. Nightwalk is fun too. Other Days, Other Eyes. That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think I've read it? No, you haven't read that one. Now he's going to say he has read it because I think he didn't. Probably Shaw's best. Yeah. Well, I know that like Shaw's go for nothing on eBay, and then the minute you get into Other Days, Other Eyes, they're like $80 on eBay. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. Oh, I had a good segue into something else that I was going to do, but now I forgot. Anything you want to tell us about from your year, Jake, from 2025? I'm focusing on Jake because he has to leave before Virgil.
I do. I have to leave in about 20 minutes to go pick up one of my kids. I left it somewhere. I don't know where it went. So I gotta go track it down.
Got an Apple tag on him.
Where'd I put that kid?
Dang, short one.
So yeah, any highlights of the year for you?
I think the highlights were definitely was the Weird Frequencies, and not just having like a finished product. Though that's awesome, but like just the creative process, working with everybody. Like I kind of took on the burden of being the editor, just because I'm like, I know it'll get done. Kind of like
it wouldn't have got done if you didn't.
I know I can push through and get it done, but I didn't count on or even expect it being as fun as it was or as fulfilling as it was, because like when you're brainstorming with somebody about a story, it's incredible. Yeah. Like that, it's so much fun. Like just kind of imagining and playing with somebody with your mind is just so much fun. And it was so incredible to like, what about this idea, and bounce ideas off of people. And, and when you have brainstorming sessions that aren't competitive,
right,
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
When it's not like you're trying to get your idea passed like it is at work or in a board meeting or something where you're trying to get, this is what I think we should do. When it's literally, let's both together try and build something and make something as the best it can be. It was incredible. It was amazing. And yeah,
for adults to play make-believe again.
Yes.
Which is
really exactly what it was.
But yeah, we get to sit around and go like, "Ooh, what if this happened?" And of course, editors. That's not an editor's job usually, but when friends are chatting, it's really fun to throw story ideas around. Let's see.
Yeah.
I sent Brittleby a copy of Other Days, Other Eyes. Used to belong to Todgerson. You sent something that's worth a lot of money, especially that Todgerson provenance.
Yeah. You wouldn't have read it.
Even just hearing the journey as Weird Frequencies was fun to see. Yeah, it was a wild journey. I thought I was going to be the highlight of your year, man.
You're the next highlight. I forgot about that. I forgot about you. Going to Pulp Fest was another big highlight.
Oh,
that's definitely up there. Yeah.
I'm not missing that this year.
Nope,
I'm already saving monies, and yeah, I'm gonna be there. I've got to. It sounds too much fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was a live stream hangout in real life for days.
Yeah.
That's really what it was. It was doing this, but then we'd go to the bar together. Or then we'd go to oh nice, Richard's Inn. Heck
oh yeah. Yeah, Richard said he can pick me up at the airport if nobody else will too. So
nice.
I'm guaranteed a ride from the airport, which is awesome. Yeah, I don't have to walk. I'm not going to hoof it to the but yeah, I think there's so many people you guys got to meet. I was so jealous. That like people that watch other channels, all kinds of stuff. It sounded really great. Yeah.
No, it was a total blast. I'm definitely going for sure.
It was the biggest event BookTube had seen ever.
Well, according to you.
Yeah.
Because you did the tailgate party.
I did. It was
hard FOMO.
It was some seriously hard FOMO.
Nice. Jackio's going. Heck yeah.
Awesome. Oh, good. See, there's so many people. I mean, so many people in the East Coast that we can meet. I have to fly out there. I thought about driving. I thought I could go pick up Jake, swing by, grab Jake, and we could zip up there. But that is not a zip distance. So we're flying.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm flying. For sure I'm flying.
Me too. Yeah, it's just easier.
Yeah.
That'd be a way hard drive for you, Seth.
You could do it. You could do it.
I'm gonna drive.
Yeah.
It's got the right car.
Scotland to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'd have to go the long way around, I think. Nope, that won't work no matter how you try it. You got to get off the island first.
Maybe you got to time it just right for the
ice. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And then spending time with you, Chris, was a highlight as well. Like you're probably third place, but
3. I'll take 3. I can be copper. That's fine.
You're copper. That
was fun. Yeah, we got to go see Robert E. Howard's house. That was amazing. That was a really good time.
It was so cool.
Yeah, it was. It's funny because I feel bad that Robert E. Howard lived in a small town in Texas, which I shouldn't, because it made him who he was, and it's amazing. Oh, yeah. But like, there's nothing for miles around. So if you're a Robert E. Howard fan, you have to really want it. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Richard. Thank you.
Make it.
There's always the adult in the room.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, hey, he showed up. Tell us what your name is.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Reading. Thank you so much. He's been doing some really wonderful reviews of Weird Frequencies, breaking it into 3 parts, and it's been so fun. And yeah, seriously, thank you for doing that. And if you don't mind, give us your name. I just want to say thanks again for the shout out. Your book has been a pleasure for me this week. I wish you all the success in the new year with this book. A new year to toast to you guys. Thank you. Yeah, he says we get 2 or 3 whiskeys. So
perfect.
I'm going to have my 2 or 3 whiskeys later tonight. Yeah, that was a fun video he posted today.
That was amazing because hearing like we were talking about this before we got on live, hearing somebody reading what you wrote. Gosh. Dude, I legitimately teared up. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Yeah, yeah, really.
From expecting nothing from this, we're just playing with our friends. You know what I mean? So that was incredible.
Austin, a book lover from Northern Ireland. All right. Thank you, Austin. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he did mark up his book. I loved it. Yeah, and you found the quotes in my story that I was actually most excited about. Honestly, like if I would have picked quotes from my story, I think those were the ones that I worked hardest on, or the ones that felt like the most kind of divine inspiration. I don't know if you guys are writing and there's a sentence that you write and you're like, that was like the sentence that I just wrote.
Rarely.
Yeah, I get about one or two story if I'm lucky. You checking on George or kids?
I hear squealing, so I don't know if it's good squealing or if it turned out it was good squealing. So that's
oh, good. All right, good squealing is good. Yeah. So thanks again, Austin. That was really incredible, great. And I'm really excited with the depth that you gave these reviews to see you review other stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Austin Eternal Reading, go check it out. It's awesome. I do have to admit, Austin, that I put on the closed captions because sometimes you go a little fast for me to understand. And my favorite was, what was it that he said? And then our man Wu. I'm not going to remember this. But you said something, and the subtitles said, "And then your mom consents." I don't know what. I think he says, and then our man Wu comes in or something. But anyway, yeah, the closed captions are a good time on your videos.
That's right. You're the one who said I had the error in the very beginning was like a Skyrim glitch. And I thought that busted me up.
Yeah.
I was like, that's exactly what it is. Because I could have went back and fixed it after that point. I could have totally and I was like, no, that's perfect. The very first thing you read is a goofed up sentence.
Seriously. Oh, are you going to fix it for the digital, or are we ever doing a digital? I know you get asked that.
I've been asked that a lot. I've been working on it. It's slow going, especially with the holidays. But yeah, hopefully in the new year I'll get that rolling. It's a whole other beast. Like it's a nightmare because I don't even use Kindle or any e-reader, so I got to totally learn all that as well. And
no, you can tell
since we had to reformat everything to get it to the unique mass market paperback size, I'm gonna have to basically start over from scratch. I tried, so that's what I've been working on, is trying to take everything over and read. It won't work. The way Kindle does things and the KDP is just a nightmare. So I'm working on it. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But
yeah, we're gonna have to. I think this is more important, personally, and I know that there are people that there's just no way this can be. So I'm glad we're doing e-reader version. But yeah, for me, as you can tell, I like physical media. So I really like and I think probably my favorite brilliant thing you did out of all the brilliant things you did was making it this size, because it could have been super easy to just do regular trade paperback, and having it be this size is fantastic.
Yeah, it was a good choice.
Yeah. I was actually messaging Ollie from Criminal Ollie about that size.
Oh, nice.
Because when he wanted to do Garbology, he wanted it to be that size. And he's like, how did you get it that size? It's like, we were going to do that, but the person editing it said it was too much work. Oh. And I was like, they were right. That person was right.
Actually, I didn't have so much of a problem with the accent.
I didn't either.
It's weird because I could pick up most of it, and I met I've hung out with Irish people, drank with them, and you get confused every once in a while. And then when Cockney rhyming slang comes in, then I get really confused. But yeah, every once in a while I have to turn on the closed caption, or just take a moment. I don't know if you ever are talking to somebody and you hear what they say, but you can't instantly figure out what it is. So you're like, wait a minute, did you just, and then you get what they said right after. It does that to me every once in a while as well.
Wait, what'd you say?
What? I'm too used to that, Jake. You can't. Let's see. Oh, Andrea.
Hey. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Andrea. I got myself a Kobo this past summer. I still prefer books, but it can be handy to bring around with me. The mass market paperback size is amazing. Yep, I get the my when I was still married, my wife at the time got me a Kindle, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And it was one of those ones that doesn't light itself up. It's just like a piece of paper. It's not internally lit, so you have to get a case with a light on it. And I was pretty excited about that. But then I got up a couple of days later, and she had taken all my books to Goodwill. So we're not together anymore. Not directly linked, but was one in a step of things. But yeah, I couldn't give up physical media for the machine. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm very passionate about physical media as well, and so that was the reason why I was just like, originally I was like, no digital release. This is going to be mass market size. And then I got a comment that was like, I can't remember who said it, but they were like, I'm old and I have a hard time reading that small. I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even think of that. Okay, well, we'll work on it.
Yeah, there are people that absolutely need it. So
I didn't even factor that. That makes sense.
Yeah, we got to do it, but you got to do it. But this is what we pay you nothing for. So
pay you nothing for it, right?
Garbology. So I know there was an anthology. Garbology is read. I always read Garbology, I guess. I mean, I'm definitely not reading the mainstream.
No, that's the name of that anthology that
oh, okay. But it came from the reading thing, right? Where in August you read
I don't know.
I think Ollie started that too. I'm not 100% sure though. It's kind of not the circle we run in, but
I don't know the origin of it. I just know I bought it on the very last day it was sold.
Garbogus.
That's what I told. Like, okay,
Garbogus is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It does.
Yeah, I think the size was great. I didn't quite remember that's what size it was going to be, and I got it. I'm like,
that's what it means.
How cool!
Garbology is massive as a trade paperback. I got it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. He was the first one up. Ha.
The digital release will be big. There's a massive market out there. All right.
Okay.
It's cheaper, right? Oh yeah, that is big.
Yeah. So
cool cover. Who did the cover?
Oh, I don't know yet.
I like ours. Ours is cuter.
Yeah.
It's not cuter.
It's cuter.
It is cuter.
What an interesting choice Chris made.
I like it. When things get smaller, they get cuter. It's just the rule of nature.
It's just like, how cute is this book, Jake? We need to know. I've made it 1 inch by 1 inch.
I know Angie collects the little books. I want a weird frequency this freaking size, man.
Cover art by Oscar Nyberg.
And
there's some inside art as well by Ollie, it says.
Oh, Ollie did the art.
I don't know if
oops. And don't forget the blind. Oh, don't forget the blind, Jake. So the audiobook too.
That's right.
I kind of like the idea of an audiobook. And somebody was saying we all read each other's stories instead of doing our own. I can't decide what's better. Probably just reading our own would be more interesting to people that were interested in listening to it.
Somebody else has got to make the audiobook. One of you guys can make the audiobook.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I bet you are, man.
It'd be cool, but I don't know. That's, like you said, that'd be a whole nother thing to produce it and then balance all the sounds and everything.
Yeah. The graphic novel
coming
Well, that's Richard's job, obviously.
Yeah, really.
Oh, poor Richard, his cute cartoonist stock. You imagine him illustrating in his very cute, very wholesome cartoonist style some of the horrible things in
that's right. I want to see Richard draw the neck being pulled out.
Yeah. There's a few stories in there that which would be awesome.
Well, let's see.
Oh yeah. So I haven't read it yet, but I think I want to say there's a reading for somebody's story on their YouTube channel.
Is it the rupture?
Yeah, and it was pretty interesting. I was actually enjoying it. I actually had to get back to that. I was starting to watch that at work, and then it got crazy.
It's not safe for work.
I was like, God, what do they expect me to do here?
Yeah, I like the idea, but I agree, Jake. We'd all have to do it ourselves.
Yeah, or somebody to do the whole thing. Like I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Hey, gents, I have to run.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right.
I might be back. Depends if you guys are still going. I might jump back on. If not,
hey, Virgil did the exact same thing one time. He had to go drop off his daughter and some kids, and came back, and we were still going. So if we see you, we'll see you.
If not, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Easy, bud.
You can do it. Yeah, he did it. All right, it's the originals here. Again.
The original.
That's right. Chris and Virgil.
That's right.
And what I wanted to talk to you about. Well, what were your highlights of 2025? We'll just start there.
So, like viewing wise, actually the stuff that you guys talked about was the same stuff that was great for me. Like I really, really was so excited to see those guys at Pulp Fest. It was so much fun.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
When I finally got caught up, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did you get FOMO? Were you sad to miss out on meeting all those people?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Me too, man.
I was like, oh man, it looks so cool. I was watching like Tim just put out those like 7-8 minute videos. Yes. And I'm like, like heavy hearted, just like,
yeah. Seeing them meet each other at the airport was so cool.
It was awesome. And then,
sorry, before you go on really quick. Hi, Joe. I don't know if you're working or not, but thank you. You've been reading along and watching my channel for so long. I appreciate you, man. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, friend. Indeed. Yeah. So that, and then honestly, watching you and Jake when I got caught up, doing like the Robert E. Howard house and that stuff on there, those were so good. And who did the live? Was it Jake that did the live stream?
Right after we'd been there that day.
Yeah, Jake and you guys. Yeah, that was so cool.
Although it might have been on my channel. I can't remember.
Oh,
but
I can't remember.
We did it together. Yeah,
that was really cool too.
It was the one live stream I was drinking on. And people said that it got sillier as it went on.
But that's good. That's good.
That's right. That's right.
No, those were really cool. For my own reading, I don't know. I read a lot of really good stuff this year. I'm trying to remember everything I read, and I can't. I know I gifted a couple of books that I really liked, that like some of my absolute favorites for the year. I like gave them away, so I can't even hold them up. But like that Brian Evanson book I read. What's that?
You gave me Nif the Lean, which was insanely cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so and then hopefully you'll enjoy that if you get to it. I know it's a long way to get around to something like that, but Nif was great. It was such a cool discovery. Was it Brian Evanson's what is it? Last Days was just so damn good. Like oh my god, that was awesome. That's about the guy who's
was that the circus one?
No, that's the one where the guy gets indoctrinated or gets sort of taken into an amputee cult.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Interesting. It sounds wild.
It's so good. It's so good. Like I'm totally sold on Evanson. And then I haven't really done a review of it. I need to. Reading Thomas Ligotti. That for me, like that was the best thing I discovered this year was him.
Everybody in my comments is always like, you have got to read Ligotti, and I can't find him anywhere.
It's hard. It's stuff. If you find like older stuff, oh yeah, it gets pricey.
Yeah,
it's really good. I don't know if he's written. I can't tell if he's written novels or not. I guess I haven't done a lot of research.
This is really weird because I went to Barnes and Nobles and I looked at his books, and they all were like, they didn't seem like anything that would be in my interest, but everybody says that I just have to read him.
Yeah.
But like I see his books and it's like I think I saw one that was all like corporate stuff. I can't remember.
Maybe
I just really need to find my Ligotti.
There's let's see, it's Penguin Classics, I think, has like one of his two short story collections, Songs of a Dead Dreamer and Grimscribe, like combined. Those are all short stories. That was really good. I think they're earlier stuff. I don't know when they are. It was so good.
That's what I'll have to get.
I was just like, I was reading this. I'm like, to me, it was like liberating to read him. It was like, this is like something you think, oh, I wonder if somebody would write a story and they do this. And then the guy is like, yeah, I'll do that. And he did it and he pulls it off. And you're like, that's just awesome. I don't know. It's hard. It's very difficult to explain. There's a sense of humor too that is like not apparent. Like, like he has this weird sort of like almost formal or like sort of tone that he takes, but it's almost mocking in the fact that it's formal. Like in one story, he wrote a story. It's amazing. It's called like, how to write horror, a story or something like that. And it's like, he takes like this fictional position as a noted horror writer and he gives advice on writing horror stories. And then that story itself becomes an actual narrative.
Wow.
It's like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is good. Anyways, that's great. That was awesome. And then, yeah, somebody said something about the Unholy Three. That was just like,
what is that?
That was Tom Robbins.
Oh, that's the name of the book. Okay.
Yeah, the Unholy Three. That was great. I did not I thought it'd be just something interesting, and I read it and I was like, whoa, why have I never heard of this guy?
I've heard that he's kind of, what people are saying is that he's the kind of new weirdest of the new weird, that he kind of falls into, that he is the kind of best that you can get if you like the old weird stuff, that he's the place to jump into. I don't know. I got to give him a try. I've just got to find something. It sounds like I just got to get that Penguin book. I'm such a snob and I'm always trying to get older stuff, and I don't think I can do that with him.
Yeah, it's out there. It is, but a little bit I looked, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to pay that. You know, maybe if you keep your feelers out long enough, something will turn up. You know, but yeah, it seems like the people who know, and they just grab it. I think.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like Philip K. Dick. You never see Philip K. Dick on the shelf, and when you do, you grab it.
Right. Yeah. If you find a good deal on one of those, you just grab it. You're like, I don't even know. Just it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As fast as you can grab.
It's really true. Yeah, there's certain writers. And then the stuff, getting into all this weird Arthur Machen and Algernon Blackwood, like I've never seen any of that stuff in the wild. Like,
oh gosh, no, I wouldn't. Yeah.
William Hope Hodgson.
Yeah, I've never even seen that copy that you and Jake have. I've never seen that copy before. I've only ever seen older stuff.
Yeah, the Ace copy.
Yeah. With that great red sun behind it.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That black sun with a red halo. Yeah. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's funny because Jake put out that video, speaking of awesome moments of 2025, because that was my number one. Jake put out his video about it, and I was like, dude, that sounds incredible. And the next day was the Antiquarian Book Fair in Albuquerque, and this was in a box at the side of somebody's booth for $8. And $8 is a little pricey, but I was like, yeah. And now, like, I'd buy 10 of them for $8 if I could, because I mean, geez, they're just so hard to come by.
Yeah. So those are things that I really enjoy reading. And the other memorable thing I can think of, one of them is like my favorite like video essay that I saw was Andrea's on audiobooks. Like that discussion she had.
God, you keep talking about that video, and I still haven't seen it.
You should see it. It's really
I need to watch it. I love Andrea, and you've talked about it so much, and I still haven't watched it.
It's just she has such a great way of like taking an idea and just like flipping it, and you're just like, I would not have thought to take it that direction, and she just does such a great job. I don't know how she does that.
What is the video called?
Oh, I don't remember. I shared it though. I made a post, so if you go to my community.
Okay.
And if that's the thing you want to do, I made a community post about it.
I've got to watch
the exact
one.
title, but it's something about audiobooks. So if somebody hasn't seen it, the thing is like, oh, let's talk about audiobooks and our audiobooks reading. And that's such if you're anybody who listens to audiobooks, it's such an old argument. Like I'm so past it. It's like, whatever, reading's reading. Who cares? If you know the story, you know the story. To me, who cares?
Yeah, it's weird. I am picky about what books I listen to on audio.
That's fair.
I mean, I wasn't going to listen to Solaris on audio because I really wanted to take my time with it.
Mm-hmm.
But then the audio version is the only version you can get of the new translation. So I did that, and that worked out wonderfully. It wasn't bad. But yeah, there's certain things like I don't think I would do. Well, maybe I would. I did Voyage to Arcturus. I read House on the Borderland, but I did Voyage to Arcturus driving through Kansas, and that was a trip. I'm telling you, it was so so weird.
I'm so happy that you liked it. I really am.
It's good that you bring that up, Squim. Everybody, I think even you, Virgil, said Three Imposters is your next Mackin, but my viewers have said Three Imposters. So I went and got a copy.
Ooh.
1923, Three Imposters. I'm already about 40 pages in, and I am enjoying it thoroughly.
I have the old Chaosium prints, which actually I have not read Mackin, but I have the old Chaosium.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. The White People and Other Stories, and Volume 2 and Volume 1, The Three Imposters.
Virgil, you haven't read any Machin?
I have not.
Can I suggest starting with The White People?
Okay.
It's short, it's sweet. You will love it.
It's one of the, I bought I've had these forever. This is a Borders. Remember Borders?
Borders. I think
it's just one of those things, like I need to get to it, and so I'll read it.
In fact, Virgil, it's kind of a stream of consciousness story, and the prose is really like a fever dream. I think White People might be like so far up here. You got to read it. You got to read it. I would love to hear your take on it.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Yeah. Rob,
hey, what's up?
We were talking earlier about you that you're going to be on Ebes reading The Night Walk.
I am very excited to see that.
I like Virgil's chair with the blanket. It looks cozy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your jacket on the back, or is that a blanket?
It's like a throw blanket, because before it's like a faux leather chair, and it's just so creaky, and then it's like it gets cold down here.
Yeah.
So the blanket just helps with all that. So
I wish I had the Ballantine, whatever you call it. I do because I'm trying to collect them all. And that is a rough one to get.
Mm.
That is a rough one.
Yeah, the other thing this year is you guys got me like poked me and got me to where I want to get older copies of books where I never used to care. I was just like, whatever, it's a copy of the book. That's all that matters, the words, right? And now I'm like, oh, well, what edition is this?
Why? Yeah. Ballantine, what? Sorry, I missed something. Ballantine. Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day.
The Hill of Dreams is a great novel. Is that one in the Three Imposters?
Ooh, I don't know. The Hill is a great novel.
It's super interesting because in the introduction, there's a great introduction in this 1923 copy. I don't know if it might have, because this is the second edition print of the Three Imposters. And the introduction, he does this thing where somebody asked him a question if any of this stuff is real. And he does this whole essay about writing and fiction and what's real and what's not real. But one of the things that he keeps talking about is that a lot of people have accused him of taking his ideas from the New Arabian Nights by Robert Louis Stevenson. And of course, Robert Louis Stevenson wrote, I brought the wrong book, wrote the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mm-hmm. And Treasure Island and Kidnapped.
Yeah. But he wrote weird stories. And his first publication was called The New Arabian Nights, which which was inspired by the way the Arabian Nights tell stories, which is this weird kaleidoscope of stories where you start here and then you go here and then you go here and the story after story. So like there'll be a person that's telling their story and then they'll say, oh, you wouldn't believe this story. And then they start telling another story and then they start telling another story and then they slowly come back up. So there's 6 stories like Russian dolled into one another. And Stevenson borrowed that from for his New Arabian Nights, and Machin is doing the same thing in the Three Imposters. Because I've now had what I thought was I thought I read the frame story and then I was getting into the first novella, but no, I read the frame story and then another story, and now I'm into a third story, which still isn't like the black powder is where I'm eventually going to end up. Yeah, it's all these stories and stories. It's really interesting.
It does sound good.
Yeah. No, the story that he's talking about,
The
The Hill of Dreams. Oh, yes, it's a novel. Yes, you're right. And I think he wrote it after this. I think it came out after this.
I'll have to look into it. I don't have a copy for sure.
Yeah, it gets worse. I get old copies for the collection, but then I'm too twitchy to read those. So I feel you, Brittleby. I feel you. It's so true. I do the same. I have to get a reader copy. This one I am reading because this is in really good condition for its age. So, yeah, they are fun. I really like them. I'm still trying to figure out Markheim by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have not read that one, so I can't be any help for you yet. I could read it later. Is it weird? I like it weird.
Yeah, you don't hear much about anything from Stevenson apart from those 3 big ones.
Well, apparently he's written because I just looked it up after reading about, because I was like, why is Machen talking about Stevenson and the New Arabian Nights? So I looked up whether or not Stevenson is considered a weird tales writer, and he has a collection of short stories that are weird horror stories.
Huh. I mean, it makes sense. It totally makes sense.
And I looked, I have like a 10-volume set of Stevenson's works that this was a part of, and there's no horror stories in it. So I got to find these stories. Yeah. The Hill of Dreams is the story of a young man's quest for beauty through literature. He's on drugs and dreams. LOL, sounds perfect.
It sounds awesome.
It sounds like my type. As an aside, there's a 3rd volume of the Chaosium Macken's The Terror. I also have the first 2, but never found the last one for a reasonable price.
Third volume. I guess there is. I was going to say I don't think I have all of them, and it says volume 2.
What are these? The volume 1 is the 3 imposters.
Volume 1 is 3 imposters and other. And it has other stories. There's a few other stories in here, and then volume 2 is the white people and other stories, and then I guess the last one's the terror. But I don't think I've ever seen it either. I don't remember ever coming across it. So
interesting. I
guess that's one of those. That's happened a few times. I just noticed are these books the same size? They're not the same size.
That's awful.
It's like, what you can tell, this one's just a little bit wider.
I'll be right back.
Fair enough. Well, it was nice seeing you. I'm supposed to know the reunites by Burton. It's monument. That sounds awesome. Wow. It's so interesting. My first encounter with Richard Burton was Jose Farmer's To Their Scattered Bodies Go. That was like which I don't know if that's the best introduction to Richard Burton, but it was mine. Which I love that book. I love it. I know a lot of people struggle with Burton or struggle with Farmer, but I really liked it. He's back.
Okay.
See, I went and got 1 book, or I got 2, and then you brought back stacks.
Well,
library cart.
Rob's got me going here. And it's interesting because one of the things that I'm doing in 2026 is we are reading Spring Snow. Oh, crap. I'm stacking on stacks here.
Oh, yeah. I think I just saw your video on this.
Yeah, we're reading Spring Snow by Yukio Mishima. And in this novel, Spring Snow, there's a whole chapter dedicated to this young kid's dad getting Burton's translation of Arabian Nights. And it was considered pornography. So, like, he's super excited and kind of a young man's gonna read some sexy stuff sort of way, and it's really an interesting chapter, and of course folk and fairy tales is my area of study, and Rob just brought up that he has the 17 volume translation, Burton's 17 volume translation of Arabian Nights, which is huge, and it was it's hard to talk about how important that was around the world. Like I just talked about, it hit Japan in the early 1900s and was even huge over there. But it's an interesting story, and I wanted to just show off really quick my copy of Lane's translation. And Lane is the translation that went right before Burton. So basically they have these kind of, I forgot what they called it, the something street translation. So it was translated into French by, I think the guy's name was Garland or something. Sorry, I'm just pulling this all from the top of my head. And then they translated it from the French into English, but nobody of real note did those translations. Edward Lane was the first person to actually do a full translation from the original instead of from the French. And this is the first edition of that set. They were published in 1839, and then 1840 and 1841. But Edward Lane balderdized them. I don't know. I think it's balderdized, but he took away the sexy bits because he was nervous of Victorian ladies trying to read these fairy tales and fainting or whatever. So those are, I love having that set. I don't have the 17 volume set that Rob is talking about. Whenever I see it, it's always a little too pricey for me. So I'm glad to have that Lane. Eventually I will have the Burton, but Burton went the opposite direction as Lane, and his translation, he added stuff. He included the sexy bits and then just added, he was translating from the Kama Sutra and throwing it in and all this stuff. He was trying to make it much more body than it actually was. So you have these two translations, one that tries to kind of keep the stories concise, but is editing and censoring them. And then you have Richard Burton, who is a translator and an active participant writer that's writing erotic literature and adding them to him. This is my copy of the Burton translations. There are 3 volumes, not the 17 that Rob has, but still stuff that I'm glad to have. Anyway, I bring this up. I got overly excited about that. Sorry. Just because Rob brought it up, and we're going to be talking about it as we read Spring Snow by Yukio Mishima.
Awesome.
Now that I've done that, let's see what I did to the comments.
Burton translated the Perfume Garden too in Kama Sutra. I think
Kama Sutra, which
is the Perfume Garden is kind of like an Asian Kama Sutra or something, I think.
Oh, okay. The 3 imposters, I think, was what we were talking about, Sephiros.
Right. yeah. White Colt was dialed back for a second.
Yeah. Been meaning to get to the white people. I recently listened to the Friends of Jackson Elias podcast, do a dramatic reading of the Great God Pan. It was great. I bet. Yeah. Nope. I think it's a standalone. It gets worse. Nested stories are fun. I'm still trying to figure out. Let's see. Mind Blown was 21 seconds behind because of my shoddy connection. Forget about the play in 2 times speed. A few seconds of Chipmunk Chris, and bam, I'm back in the reading real time with y'all. I think Rob does have a hell of a collection. I kind of want to see Rob's collection. The River World is what made me obsessed with Tim Burton. Yeah, it was such an interesting choice. Have you read that, Virgil? Oh, I'm going to make myself small again.
Yep.
It was such an interesting choice. I read that with Deb, and one of the things that I wanted to say is Deb is one of the people that I forgot to mention in my New Year's video, and I feel bad about it. Deb has been such a wonderful friend of the channel. We've had so much fun. What a weird choice to say, I'm going to make a story, and I'm going to base my character, my protagonist, on a real person.
Right. Yeah, it is such an interesting choice. I don't know. I think it's cool. What's up?
Happy New Year, Matt.
Happy New Year. Yeah, it was I don't know, I really enjoy that story. I like the second one too, even though it's very different. It's you can't go in thinking you're going to get the first book, but
See, Rob, I think you and I are kindred spirits here. I do a lot of that kind of shopping as well. It's just being in the right place at the right time. And yeah, I think I would have shat myself. That is an incredible, incredible deal. Yeah, I assume you're talking about the black cloth volumes with the kind of tilted font that's in silver, which is that's the set you want to get. Burton's footnotes are astonishing. There's something. they're interesting. Yeah. He definitely if he's like AI, if he didn't know the answer, he made up a story that was believable. Yeah, it's interesting because there are two core manuscripts that they use to try to get to the 1001 Nights, and I don't think any of them ever equal that much. That was just a title that was given to them to say there's a lot of stories. There's not a specific amount. But yeah, there's the Egyptian. Let's see if I can remember these two codexes. I can't. There's two. There's this core that's really old. That's like 100 stories. And then I think the Egyptian manuscript adds a ton of stories this is like Aesop's Fables, right? They were just constantly throwing stuff in. Aesop's Fables, there's a core that they believe came from the time period of Aesop, and then people just anytime a good fable would come along would throw it into Aesop's Fables.
Because like Aladdin is not really a Arabian story, is it? Was it something that was made up later?
This is a contentious area. So here's some people believe Burton made it up. Others believe that I'm sorry. Is his name Garland? Some people believe that the French writer, the French translator, made up Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves and the one you said, Aladdin. But he claims that there was that he bought the manuscript from a seller who told him the story because he knew of those stories in another manuscript, but we've never found those in another manuscript. So yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting bit. I just got a Japanese novel today, and I'm going to read it next week. The Woman in the Dunes by Kobo Abe. Wonderful, wonderful book. Really, if you like Kafka, I think Abe is very Kafka-esque. He uses these insane situations for analogy for the real things we do in life that we don't realize are insane. Think of The Trial by Franz Kafka when he looks at like how insane the system is by putting somebody in a situation that is just so over the top absurd that it points to the kind of reality of it. The Woman in the Dunes, I feel like that is a book on that's looking at the kind of domestic household from that viewpoint. It's incredible. I really look forward to your thoughts on that. I hope that's your next review. Awesome. Do I need to read Mishima? Always nervous of, do I need to read Mishima? Always a bit nervous of translated works. You don't need to read anything. You read what you want to read. Do I think it's incredible? Absolutely. Like it was, I did my my undergrad honors thesis on it. Like this was a huge book for me. I'm interested. I'm excited to read it again. I wonder if I'll love it as much as I did, in 2002. It's gonna be interesting. It is a look at every generation of the 1900s through the lens of the obsessions of that generation. So it gets into some crazy places. I think it's fun as heck, but it's up to you. If you're not into, and I feel like these translations are really good. The Michael Gallagher translations are really good. So I do think you'd like it. Oh my God, that would be hard. Okay, sorry. Black and Golden. Maybe I'm thinking Black and Golden. I feel like they're silver too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Out of my depth there.
Yeah. Cool. I can't wait. There's something about Japanese books that speaks to me. Me too. Me too.
A little bit everything I've tried has always been so rewarding.
God. That's really hard, Sephro. So Edogawa Rampo, who is the Japanese weird tales writer, gets super crazy, but it's weird. Japanese novels are similar to anime in the sense that there's always like the most weird, perverse bullshit thrown in with this great story. I don't know what it is, but like one of Edogawa Rampo's story is this man turns himself into a chair because he wants women to sit on him. Like that's the level of weird that we get to. But the weird part is it's really good. And that's what's confusing about Japanese literature. It's not all like that. It's not all perverse. But it's interesting because as it becomes more popular in the United States and people that like New York Times bestsellers are randomly reading these Japanese novels, I think it's kind of a shock to the system because they don't have the same ideology we do about what is problematic, right? So they're going to write about stuff like Junichiro Tanazaki's The Key. I think that's the right one, or maybe it's anyway. One of Junichiro Tanazaki's story is about this dude that is just obsessed with
somebody say perverse.
Yeah. Speaking of,
crack open a can.
Well, and I love that we're talking about the human chair because Jake Mortem found some dumbass book. Jake Mortem. Jake. I was thinking Pulp Mortem and Jake. Junji Ito adapted that story. I did not know that. Jake from Pulp Mortem, who just arrived, recently found a sci-fi story that is about a chair that has sentience. And he said it was
stupid.
Favorite of the year, right?
Yeah, definitely. I don't see it now. The purple armchair. Yeah, don't read it. Olga has to do it.
That's so interesting. Oh my God, it's on now. Ta-da!
What's up?
Hey,
Nick.
We were just talking about sentient chairs.
What does that mean?
Well, I was talking about a Japanese story where a man has himself transformed into a chair so that women will sit on him, and then we started talking about the purple armchair, which Jake's favorite novel of the year.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Hi,
Sounds
Nick.
awesome.
Nick from the Book Graveyard. Thanks for joining us.
What's going on, guys? What are you doing?
Trying to get all of our bile out for 2025 so that we can go into 2026.
Jake's full of it. Full of bile, that is.
Did you find your kid, Jake? Says
I did find my kid. Track it down.
Sephro says Nick is like a sentient chair himself.
You better watch it, dude.
Nick just got here and he's got a lot of bile to get rid of, man. Yeah, chair dogs. Apparently, so this is a really stupid fact, but chair dogs were not just in Dune. They made it into some of his other novels. In fact, they were in Whipping Star, which I'm not going to be able to find really quick, but apparently there's also chair cats. And I don't know, man. Chair cat or chair dog? It's a hard choice.
It was in Dune?
Very little. There are chair dogs in Dune.
It's been a while, I guess.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
I don't know. It was really intelligent conversation right before I jumped in here, and then
It really was true. We got into the
Turned.
Arabian Nights and Japanese literature, and
That would change things.
and then
Yeah.
George showed up.
George is here.
So, Nick, just to put you on the spot right away,
Yeah.
what were the highlights of your 2025 for your channel, man?
I really, for me personally, like what I did.
Sure. Yeah, or what you liked, or just 2025 on YouTube. What was your favorite parts?
All the friends I made and the wonderful relationships.
The friends we made on the way. That's not bile.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about me. The Pulp Fest video was my favorite.
It was so good.
Yeah, getting to do the shirts for Pulp Fest. And then, like, I don't know, getting mentioned in the Paperback Fanatic was cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then just getting to
Thanks, Dad.
start inviting people to come talk and stuff, I think I really like doing.
I can't say the last name, but that interview you did with the Wilds lady was incredible.
Julia
Yeah.
Toolies.
Yeah, that was a really fun watch.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to do some more stuff like that. I do know that I mean, I haven't asked. I won't even say anything. I'll tell you guys later.
Okay,
Your interview with Will Erickson was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
that was fun.
Oh my
too.
god, I love that. I loved every second of that video.
You're the Oprah of BookTube.
He is,
Who started? Did Andrea
but
start
in a
that?
good way.
It's really true. Oh yeah, there you go. That painted wall behind you was a nice achievement.
Thanks, Sephiroth. He's
Yeah.
trying to turn it around so I don't find him.
Did you guys see that Will of Genre is doing something about Gnosticism? I did, and I already gave him a suggestion for Zelazny's The Dream Master. They're looking for books that are based in Gnosticism.
Yeah, they were asking if I'd read that that sequel that somebody wrote, whose name eludes me, for our Voyage to Arcturus. He's like, "Have you read that?" I'm like, "No."
Oh, the second one, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a high point for Goatman, was Nick working out his lighting.
Always. This room has no lighting in it.
So I just realized, and I'm assuming Brian did this on purpose. Or I don't know how this all went about, but your number one book of the year was Cold Front, right?
Yeah.
By, I want to say
Barry
Bloom.
Hammond.
Bloom is the one that did the one you were talking about, Virgil. Yeah, Harold Bloom, and he hated it. Yeah. His not Cold Front. Harold Bloom hated his sequel to
Yeah.
To a Voyage to Arcturus. Brian sent me that one for Christmas. I'm doing a book haul later, and I was just getting together everything that I'd gotten, and Brian sent me Cold Front, so I'm kind of interested in reading that one. Do you think I would like that?
I don't know. It's not wild. Not in the way that you like it. It's wild in that everyone's terrible, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of out there a little bit, I guess.
Is that the one with the three guys who like go off to a cabin, like some kind of a crime happens and they escape to a cabin? Okay, I remember seeing your review. Okay, yeah, it sounded cool.
In the video, I mentioned that in the afterword that Barry Hammond said that Charles Bukowski was an inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So if you like Charles Bukowski, if you like that kind of attitude, then you would like Cold Front.
Okay.
I liked Charles Bukowski when I was a teenager. I think he was perfect for that time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I returned to him now, how much I would enjoy it. But man, when I was 17, reading that prose, poetry, blew my mind.
Yeah,
really did.
He made it very very easy to digest. Like, usually the poetry it can be a little overwhelming at first.
Yeah.
But his was just so from the street.
Yeah. And it's interesting because there's a whole story he wrote about pooping in a bag and throwing it over his neighbor's fence, like straight up, because he's been drinking the whole night before and he's got to take this crap. So he poops in a bag and he throws it over his neighbor's fence. And it is the most beautiful description of a bag full of crap flying through the air into your neighbor's yard that I have ever read. Like, this is the power of Bukowski, right? Like there is nothing poetic that he writes about, nothing, but it is some of the most beautiful poetry I've ever read. Also, I just kind of wanted to say I'm the one that got Nick to talk about poetry on YouTube here, and I'm super excited about that. Bukowski was like grunge rock for literature. Yeah, absolutely.
He was punk rock, not grunge.
Yeah. No, I like that better. Barfly was the stuff around me, old hood. Yeah, seriously. And it's weird because, like, I watched some kind of interview with him where halfway through he started like seriously kicking the crap out of his wife at the time, and he was not a good human being at all. But
no, that's horrible. That was I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh God, I had to turn it off. I was like, well, that's it for that.
I know. I lost so much respect for him.
Me too. And it's so crazy because, like, when I was a youngin' and just experiencing, a little bit of wildness for the first time, yeah, he was amazing because he made it so beautiful the way he talked about it. It was crazy.
So a part of me always wondered if he was like acting, if he was like, this is what I'm supposed to be. This is the front that I've put up, so I'm gonna overdo it. Like, would he do that in person? Because if you read the poetry, he's actually like got a soft heart.
Right. Yeah, it's a good question. I think of him like I do Marky Smith from the early punk band The Fall. Is that guy as intense? Or Harlan Ellison? There's another perfect example. Is that guy that intense? I'm sorry, guys. Jake, Nick, and I had a thing we had to talk about.
Work through it. Get that bile out.
Yeah, that's right.
What we're talking about.
Oh. The fish cry and the water is their tears. I wonder if that's from Bukowski. Nicoetry. Yeah, that's fun.
I've been published. My poetry's been published in zines, and they're out there floating around.
They're out there.
Oh man, we got to find this. It's funny because I think I have some stuff floating around that I would really, really hate it if everybody found, early first novel stuff.
I had to set my old channel's videos on private before Jake found them.
Smart.
I've been so good lately. I don't even know what your guys' problem is.
Need a Nicoetry anthology ASAP. Will Dune Messiah make a good film? I hope it gets weird.
Huh.
That's a weird book. I hope it gets weird. It will not. Collection. Sorry. Yeah, I like how weird those later ones get, and I don't know. We'll see if the director's up for getting that weird. We shall see.
I never read any of the Dunes.
Me neither.
Just
I tried to watch. Go ahead.
I was going to say I just watched the old movie, the '80s Lynch movie, David Lynch.
I tried watching. I thought it was boring as hell.
It is.
It's really weird. Like the first 40 pages of that book. Where's my copy? There it is. Yeah, the first 40 pages of this book are like straight up world building, and everybody says now, if you're talking to somebody about writing sci-fi, one of the first things they'll tell you is don't just do world building and then introduce your plot. Have the world building go throughout the story, like Jake did in his story with the three-fingered aliens and then eventually the monster. Thank you, Nick. But
yeah, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings like that in a way. Like it does all this stuff up front and it's drives a lot of people away. There's things I like about Dune. There's things I don't love about it. There's some stuff that I think is great, but I don't know. I've
Yeah,
read
well,
it sometimes. I like it.
It's strange because my buddy said read the first 40 pages, get through that boring first 40 pages, and then start over, which was a really rough bit of advice, but it was good. It worked. I got all the way through Messiah because of that advice, because when you read it through twice, you get all the world building. But honestly, I won't talk about Dune on my channel. I won't do a whole review deep read of Dune on my channel because it's been done to death. Like what the hell could I add to Dune? Like Quinn's Ideas has done like 72 essay videos on Dune. There's nothing left to say. Like I don't think I can add anything new to it. Sephiroth is trying to get political.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't even want to know what his politics are.
I don't even know what that means.
Lots of bolo ties. And,
I feel like they're just doing Star Wars with those movies. They're just it's just space fantasy. It's a different, and I know that Frank Herbert is a very philosophical human. I mean, Whipping Star really blew my mind. Yeah. Now they're talking about the politics of Dune. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, that's a good one. Seeing Lynch's Dune. Oh my God, Lynch's Dune. Yeah, Lynch really. That's not me, Jake. That's my.
I know you guys look so alike. I get you confused. My bad, Brian.
So yeah, Dune. I won't be doing a lot of talking on just because I think it's the first weird sci-fi book we all read, and everybody's already talked about it.
Yeah, there's so much. Like I said, there's so much out there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What are you guys allergic to subs?
I don't get it.
It's true. Like, if you made a Dune video, it would be like boom, it'd be a huge video.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it. I know it too, but I'm like,
Oh, and early on, I did a couple of fishing for subs talking about Dune videos. I did. I did. I talked about the publication history and how this was published by the car manufacturing.
Oh, that's right. I remember that one. Yeah,
Chilton.
Video.
Well, that's as close as I could get in talking about it. I didn't want to do a whole deep read of Dune, so I just talked about the publication history.
Wasn't there a National Lampoon's Dune? Maybe you could talk about that.
Oh,
was there
Dune?
Yeah. We should instead talk about National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1.
I don't think I saw that.
Nobody has. It's incredibly underrated.
Is that the one with Emilio Estevez? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Yep.
Haynes Dune Manual. All right, so your book of the year was Cold Front, and then your second was Bad Ronald, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of want to read Bad Ronald, even though it sounds scary at the beginning.
I think the scarier is later on.
Really? Okay.
When you've moved into the house.
Yeah, because I love
just imagine you move into some new house.
Oh my God!
And
there's somebody in the walls.
There's just somebody living in the walls. You don't even know.
You guys should do it for your little lame Eebs knockoff Secret Society, whatever. Do it for that.
Secret Society Red. Nah,
I wouldn't call it a horror book though.
Yeah, it's like a thriller.
Yeah, when I listen to Nick talk about it, I'm like, that sounds like really interesting. I don't want to read it.
I'm just interested in Jack Vance writing in a different genre.
Yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah,
because I mean we talk about Jack Vance a lot, and never. I hadn't even heard of it. And by the way, Nick, that video was incredible.
Yes,
like still my favorite video of yours from the year. I just loved. I mean, you all the stuff at the beginning. Man, that was a hit. It was
the Bad Ronald video.
Yes,
it really was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great video. I really loved it.
Thanks.
I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, and Jake and I both chose House on the Borderland.
Yep.
For our number one. And Jake, what was your number 2?
What was my number 2? Shoot, I don't remember. It might have been.
The hell was Jake's number 2?
I don't know. I make a video and I forget. I purge it from my memory. It might have been Path to Savagery, or maybe that's number 3. I don't remember. Hawkmoon,
Damn.
the Hawkmoon book I read.
Oh yeah, Hawkmoon's really good stuff.
That was a fun one. Yeah. The Jewel in the Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That was fun. I like that better than and this might be sacrilegious. I thought that was a better fantasy than the Robert E. Howard, the Conan we read.
What Conan did you guys read?
Hour of the Dragon, or
Hour of the Dragon. Okay.
Conan the Conqueror.
Conan the Conqueror. Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
is here. Nick, this is Austin. He's the one that did the review videos for us.
Oh,
yeah. And he's leaving.
you're killing me.
Thanks for showing up. It's awesome to see
Yeah,
you.
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
So everybody go sub.
For sure.
yeah.
Go sub to Eternal Reading.
Yeah, the cool part about it is you'd be getting in on the ground floor. He
right.
he needs more subs. Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Austin.
Yeah,
That was
thank you.
great.
But Nick, have you read Path to Savagery?
Nope.
You would love it. You would love it. It was incredible.
Which one is that?
Robert Alter. Path is my top 3 of the year. It's the one that's like they made the movie The Ravagers out of it, which the movie sucked. And it didn't follow the story at all. But it's a post-apocalyptic story, which I typically don't care much for. And I loved it. It was incredible.
I think I remember you telling me about that when you were reading it.
Yeah, because Eric, Paperback Warrior, reviewed that as well, and he gave it glowing reviews. It's basically this guy finds in a post-apocalyptic world, finds a nudie mag, finds a Playboy in some house, and it's just like, what the heck? And so he's on a quest to find a babe. It sounds dumb. It's freaking awesome. Like it is.
The way you described it sounds great on the video.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's all of our origin stories.
It's so good. So yeah, recommend. It's stupid expensive though. So if you have to find it on the cheap somewhere.
Happy New Year's, Constance.
Hey, Constance.
Hey, Constance.
Years.
I was so pumped for Liminal Space's review of House on the Borderland and A Voyage. Those are the most Liminal Space books I can think of. Yep, that was number 1 and number 2 for me. And it was really difficult to pick. Like the top 4 for me were really, really hard choices, especially the Lioness book.
That's Jack Vance. That's like his fantasy. It's really good.
Sci-fi fantasy.
But it does the same thing though. It's got a bunch of world building right up front.
Yeah, that's a really weird choice that I think people used to make.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
I mean, if you think about it, like what is the big preeminent fantasy series, Lord of the Rings? And that's exactly what Lord of the Rings does.
Right. Yeah.
Man, even 40 pages of world building that's not hooking you is difficult. Like it is enough to shrug somebody off. Like I'm reading a book right now that is I just can't get into it. And I'm about 80 pages in, and it's a struggle.
What's the book?
Dwellers in the Mirage by Abraham Merritt. It's
a Merritt book. Oh, that's too bad.
And something about it is throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's a bad choice to just be like world building 40 pages. Like, I mean, you have to sprinkle that. And you usually have to create a proxy protagonist that is somehow experiencing the world new for the first time as well. And that's the real brilliant way to do it. Most good fantasies that explode have a proxy character so that the world could be explained through their eyes. Yeah, I have been told to read The Moonpool as well.
Yeah, I have a reason for reading. I have The Moonpool's good. I have a reason for reading the one I'm reading, which I'll get to in my review video.
Merritt? Do I have that book? I think I have that. Do I have it? Maybe not. I might be lying.
But yeah, I've heard the Moonpool is his best, is what people say.
Must have seen it. Be over there. I'm not going over there. There's a light over there.
I have to make a phone call really quick. Can you guys take over for just a second?
We can entertain ourselves.
All right.
For readers, we had to learn how to entertain ourselves. It was an early skill we had to build. Huh.
All right, take over, Virgil.
What's that?
Yeah.
You're next. Go.
You guys,
Oh, I'm
you
next.
got
So what am I-
seniority.
What am I doing? What am I talking about? Stuff I like? Stuff I didn't like?
Did you do a top? Did you rank your videos this year, Virgil?
I didn't really rank them. I didn't really. I just read through, and I actually kind of missed. I think I missed one because it just said I didn't record. I just went off my Goodreads, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to put this video in there." I think Arcturus isn't even in there, and I really liked it. But technically, I read it last year, and then reread it this year because I'm like, I read it. I'm like, I need to revisit this because I want to think about it for a little bit. So. I'll tell you the biggest disappointment was that Thomas Burnett Swan book that we read with Brian. Jesus, that was terrible. I literally remember thinking, like, I was like, we can read this. Chris was like, I just bought it. I was like, oh,
Sorry.
Okay. I mean, I didn't really do a lot of research, but all right, cool. And then I read it and I don't know, like 40 pages in, I'm thinking, boy, I hope this is going to be okay. And then Chris like, have you read this yet? I'm like, on this one part, it's interesting. And then I got halfway through, and I was like, "Jesus, Chris, I'm so sorry."
Are you talking about the Gods Abide?
Which is how we met Brian. Which is how we got to talking to Brian.
Yep, it's true.
But you didn't give up.
No,
we read it.
No, I DNF'd Dangerous Visions. That's the book I gave up on. I was doing story by story through Dangerous Visions, and I just had enough, and I DNF'd it. It just got too. It was to me more shock value than it was new wave. They were just trying to gross us out or something.
Yeah.
I really want you guys to read Ling Ma's story collection, Bliss Montage. Promise not to hassle you about it next year. Oh, interesting.
Bliss Montage.
Yeah, I don't know it. But I think I thought I saw somebody talking about it. I like being thrown into the world and figuring out as it goes. Heck yeah, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it.
That's that's basically how we all started, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't like my material, Jake?
I like it.
Thanks.
I like it. It's all
Nick,
right. I like
when
it.
is the next Eebs video? We were talking about it, but we don't know the exact date.
The 17th.
I was right. Nice.
I think it's at 7 p.m. I haven't set it up yet. I'm afraid to, since that one time Jake set up one a little bit early, he got yelled at.
What?
When did I get yelled at?
Remember you set up that Eebs and that guy was like, no, I gotta wait a week.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to wait.
I gotta
so
stay out
funny.
here and watch it the whole time.
He was so disappointed that it wasn't like the next day.
Yeah.
Which that's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
It's like I can't wait a week to be sorely disappointed in a book.
I'm telling you, I feel like you guys are going to like this next one. I think you will.
Yeah.
I think it's a strong
like it.
start. I can't go 3 days without someone recommending a time travel story to me. I don't have the time. Captain Infinity, how you doing?
What's up?
Maybe the most meh books, Virgil. The most middle of the roads books.
Middle of the road.
You
I
got
don't know
through.
if I read any. You know what? That one Eebs book that we did was very middle of the road. Like, it was well written, but just didn't do anything. It was like, I can't.
Is that the
hate this
dancer?
book. I can't
from
like it either.
Atlantis?
That one was in a ditch.
Yeah,
That one
Great
was in the middle of the
cover.
road. That one's teetered
Yeah.
off into the ditch.
Took it. Yeah.
Got
Had
stuck
some
there.
Frazetta butt on it.
I did have to force myself to finish it. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna I almost skimming, like, yeah.
And we thank you for that, Virgil. We thank you for completing the book, not giving up.
And we're not saying that to look at anybody or
Oh, I can't find a comment. Oh, here we go.
oh
Oh, damn it.
We knew it was coming.
Oh shit, they're talking about Eves. I gotta get out of here.
we're gonna get you, Sephiros. You're gonna be on Eebs.
You're gonna get him.
We'll find you.
I have a meh book. Can I talk about a meh book?
Mhm. I think of one off.
it's-
Dude, I have dozens of meh books.
Seriously.
You have like a whole. You can make a whole video on that books.
On my top 10 and on my bottom 10 lists, I had multiple, like my middle of the road rank, the e-reader rank. Like I on so many of them.
I've heard so much good stuff about DG Compton, and this book, it's weird because I remember enjoying it. But I think it was, oh, my camera's doing the stupid thing. I think it was you, Jake, or maybe it was Nick. No, it was you, Nick, in your video this morning that you put out. You were talking about, I read this book and I can't remember any of it. This 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can't, like it just went away. I don't remember really any part of it. What was the one you were talking about, Nick? Do you even remember?
It was Conan.
Oh, it was Conan. No.
Jake, do you remember anything that happened besides the battle at the end?
Kind of. I remember. I couldn't tell you the plot. Pieces of scenes. I remember pieces. I remember him like going and being with this temple, but I don't remember what they're doing. I remember him getting on a boat. No, I can't.
Damn.
Is this Red Nails you guys are talking about?
No.
No.
Hour of the Dragon.
Hour of the Dragon.
Or-
That's the
One of
the
the
novel
Conqueror.
length one.
Yes.
I mean, I remember really enjoying it and thinking it was great, but I don't remember any of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember the prose being surprising me. I enjoyed Howard's prose a lot. I was like, oh, he's actually really good. It's not just because I was picturing Conan, the 80s Arnold Conan, dumb, and it wasn't
Right.
dumb, but it also wasn't like. Oh, I do remember being sorely disappointed because Conan is not in the last battle scene. And I was like, oh, that sucks.
I've not read that one, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
Oops. Go read Jewel in the Skull instead. It was funner.
Funner.
More funner.
There you go.
Yeah.
More funner is the correct. Ebe's warning in real life. I cursed like a drunken sailor who just saw Kraken off the starboard bow.
It's all right. It's on my channel, so it's fine.
I also cursed way too much. I cursed on Richard's channel, and not like a little curse. Like I like dropped an F-bomb so loud, and there was so much drama behind it. And then,
It was hilarious.
oh my god,
Yeah.
it was terrible.
Because then I did too. Right afterwards, we both got in trouble on that stream.
We did.
Richard was looking at us like,
The best part was watching Richard's reaction right after you said it.
Oh my
Like as soon as it
God.
came out of your mouth, I looked right to Richard. I was like, "What's he gonna do?"
Ah,
He was just like,
shaking his head, disappointed dad.
oh man,
Which is all of our origin stories, right? Call
that's
back.
right.
Mm.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
I hope you're enjoying spending your break with us.
That's right.
Better than the smoking section, I guess.
Pick a book with easy to read.
Oh, he's back. He's responding. Oh, I forgot about
Hey,
Jockey. It's still happening.
still happening.
love it.
Still there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look into this as well. I think was it Will Genre that was talking about this? Somebody was talking to me about this. I definitely like the shorter Conan stories. I like the. It's really weird because there's like 12 stories that are like these are the Conan stories, and I find that the people that decide were right in this case. I feel like the ones that are very famous are the best. Hour of Dragon drags.
Yeah.
I've been going through and watching Jake's reviews from the very first
awesome.
one, and damn, it's funny. I agree. That's what I did too. In fact, when I did my YouTube, what did you watch the most of? My number one viewing channel was Jake, because I was just rewatching all of his back catalog.
That's creepy.
Even more, yeah. I constantly rewatch you getting in the bathtub with the Polcho. That's my favorite scene.
The B-roll on that one is rough.
I'm sure.
I cannot wait to delete that off my hard drive.
how long when when it's like when you change it from private to public, how long did you sit on that button before you hit it? Were you like, oh, are
I
we
rewatched
doing
it
this?
again.
Are
I'm
we
like,
doing
am I
this?"
sure? The problem is, I that button in my brain, that extra stop. That's like, should I? Let's do it. What the heck? Let's see what happens. Which doesn't always work out.
I've done some of that. Let's see what happens too. It's like, oh well,
Let's see how it
I mean,
lands.
they can't
Oh,
fire
that
me.
one didn't work. Yeah, they can't fire.
Oh no. Oh, that was me.
Oh, there's Richard.
My kid's been watching your dinosaur intro over and over and over again, by the way. She loves it, man.
I went to my like my brother's house, and I forget that my nephews, they're little. They're like 4 and
6, 8, 12.
Looks so bad for him right now. He froze at the worst time.
And
Now
then I went to my Christmas family, and they were watching Polcho, and I was Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I'm back. Did I freeze out?
Yeah,
but you froze at the perfect time. It made you look like you were trying to remember the second age of your niece and nephew.
I go over there on Christmas Day to hang out, and my little nephew, 6 years old, rolls up to me on this little bike, and he goes, "Sit on my face." Like, joke on my larger. And I was like, "Oh," he's like, "Remember that chair?" I was like, "Yeah." My brother's looking at me like,
A good skit, by the way, though. That was a good skit. That was rough. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
they'll realize one day that Uncle Jake was a sad, sick old man.
I think they're talking about weird frequencies. Constance is going to read one on every full moon. I love it.
There you go. That's a cool idea.
Richard looked like a school teacher disappointed in his students. It's true. It's true.
That was on the origin story video, wasn't it? Where we were all on it.
Oh yeah, the origin story video.
You don't remember that one, Chris?
Mm-mm.
You were there.
What were we doing?
It was the thumbnail where we had the little us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You don't remember that? Being on Richard's channel?
Was your origin story for reading?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where we had all of our teenage selves. Yes.
We were children, but yes.
That's oh yeah, children. That's
there was a 4-month period this year where Chris was on 3 to 9 live streams per week. So I can see why you missed it.
Yeah, really.
I apologize every time I think about it. Seriously. Anyone read the Destination Void series? I've read Whipping Star. I read Heaven Makers. I think that's what it's called. I don't think any of those are in the Destination Void series.
Who wrote that?
Frank Herbert. It's another it's another series he did. I think I'm thinking of the right one. Tell me if I'm wrong. If it's not Frank Herbert, I think it's Frank Herbert.
Doesn't ring a bell offhand, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. The Purple Chair. What a review that was.
That one was rough.
Yes, Frank Herbert. Jesus Incident. Yeah. I have not cracked the other series. I try to read his little standalone sci-fi stuff because I like it. I haven't read a lot of Todgerson stuff. I hope to someday read more Todgerson, but yeah, I haven't yet. You guys?
I've read so little.
I started it, but I was really bored by it, so I quit.
DNF'd it. I think Richard made a random one-off thumbnail of Jake and I as little kids in astronaut suits that I still haven't found a use for that I really need to use. I should have used it for this video.
Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah, that was probably all right. 2025 thumbnail of the year. I'm going with all of us as kids on Richard's Richard's channel. Anybody beat that for thumbnails of the year?
We can't beat it, but I'll say number 2 is our family pick with you and Brian and I.
That's a good one.
God, I love that.
That
one.
was fun.
Yeah. That was fun.
The pin one?
Pin. Yeah, with pin. That's when I learned you can remove backgrounds from photos. I didn't really learn it. My kid did it. I just send her pictures and go, "Can you remove this background?" She's gonna make me learn to do stuff on my own one of these days.
Set you free.
That's right. I'm going to become technologically Agile.
Agile. I like that. Agile. At least we're not on Discord trying to record anymore. My goodness.
Oh my God, that was the end of last year, right?
I think so. The
Yeah.
the last time I think we did it was Brian, when we tried to record with Brian. We were trying to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, when we were doing the Gods Abide, every time Virgil and I recorded, trying to do it on Discord, we would have to sit there for like 40 minutes while I tried to figure it out, call my daughter in, like freaking StreamYard. They're price gouging. Apparently, they just got bought by another company.
Hopefully they price it reasonably.
Yeah, seriously, but this is so much more simple.
Yes,
this really is. It really is.
And we hadn't really just sort of text chatted with Brian was it. So like our first time meeting him is like this preamble where Chris is trying to record on Discord, trying to figure it out. And so I'm just trying to like do this like little show for Brian and like crack jokes and does it keep him entertained, like keep him around.
You had puppets and stuff.
Yeah, like, and then just cracking jokes, you know, and just kind of gauging Brian's response. Was he laughing at that joke? Okay, we need another one. We need something else.
I'm curious, Virgil, can you do creepy baby voice just like live or
no? It's a little bit of editing. It's a little bit of it's dropped.
That video. That's one of my highlights of this year.
I need to watch it on closed captions. Closed captions are new to me. I mean, not them in general, but on YouTube, I didn't realize that button was there. And I was recently showed that button, and now I would like to watch Virgil's video again with closed captions. I assume it's better or funnier.
It does help.
But even without it, I was just rolling, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dude, you put the whatever book that was, something.
Necroscope, isn't it?
Necroscope
book 2.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Or Vampire, yeah.
But then throwing that little dinosaur in and then reaching over and opening its mouth.
You know what I did? I just recorded the video. I'm like, I'll figure out the other stuff later. And then I was doing it, and then I was going back, and I'm like, I have to rewatch my video, record all at the same time. And I'm like, why did I decide this was a good idea? This is I'm like, I guess I'm committed at this point.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was good. That was good. What was your favorite joke or video of the year, Jake, that you did? Or do you have other people's in mind more? I don't know. I'm
my
making
own?
this up. Yeah.
Oh. No, none of my own.
None of them.
They all bleed together in my mind.
It's hard to think of your own videos.
Yep.
Sephiroth had a moment that I watched over and over and over again that I loved.
The Stepbrother video was really good, by the way.
Oh yeah,
that's what. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I was quasi-liminal locations.
Yes.
I used your old theme song, even though you've changed it since then. I was like, oh shoot, he changed it.
I did. Well, and it's funny because I should do that every once in a while. I've gotten really into either no intro or specific book cover zooming up with some kind of music going on. I like that a lot. But yeah, I forgot. You know, when I first started, I used liminal spaces thumbnail for every video.
Mm-hmm.
So for like the first 50 videos I did, they all had the exact same thumbnail. Yeah. Bad choice. Bad choice. Yeah, it was like cutting corners type of stuff. It was really bad.
You think, oh, that doesn't matter. You know, you think somebody will watch it anyways, but it's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People wouldn't know if I had a new one or an old one or what. It was the same. Yeah, it was really stupid.
I had that same thought because you did when you did Weird Frequencies, Chris, you used the same thumbnail for part 1 and part 2. Do you see a difference in view counts for both of those?
So I did use different parts of the cover. So the first one is the face, the second one is Nick's beautiful work on the font. So the second one, so the first one was this.
Oh yeah.
The second one was this.
Oh, never mind. I just guess I don't pay attention to your channel.
Yeah.
You've probably seen it so many times.
I've seen it so many times.
Yeah, I try not to use the same thumbnails anymore. It's a bad choice. It's a bad choice. But yes, I got almost 3,000 views on the first video, and I haven't broken 1,000 on the second.
That's expected though.
Yeah.
That's just gonna happen because people are like, I gotta watch the first video first. And so then,
Yeah.
or they make the decision to buy the book on the first video, and then they're like, well, I'm not gonna read it. I want to be surprised.
Or all the good stories are in the beginning.
Hey, me and Virgil were in the second one.
That's right. He has just got it all warmed up for us, is all it is.
We're the opener.
That's right.
Oh, look at that! Happy New Year from
Happy New
Sweden.
Year.
Happy
Say it.
New Year.
Say that. Read it, Chris.
No, I was hoping you would.
Oh, I'll definitely do it. Gotten in there.
How
Dude,
did
nailed
you
it.
do?
Actually, that's awesome.
How
Freaking
did
nailed
he
it.
do? How did he do? Did he do all right?
I have no idea, but I'm
It's
convinced.
Jeff.
Jeff, what's up?
Ooh.
Jeff sent me a book. Can I show it?
Of course you can.
Ooh. Oh, very cool.
I like how Nick's light turned into a strobe light.
what's
all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
going
what's up
on?
with that? That's weird.
So exciting. So much more exciting.
It's weird. It's wild.
Constance says Pulp Mortem made my favorite video in 2025. You all know the one.
I don't know the one.
I don't know the one. What is
This
the
video?
one? This video was fun.
It was
But
fun.
It wasn't the best Pulp Mortem.
Could be the
video
one
of
where I was
year.
naked. Could be that.
That's Polcho that was a good one. I watched that one a lot.
I see the spike. I see that, when I look at the time, I see that most people watched. And then it just
The
dropped off.
unique viewers won.
Yeah.
Oh, we know why you're not working, Jeff. You're on break.
Yeah.
Oh,
This party time in Osaka.
Osaka.
Oh, already in 2026. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yes, this is
Lucky.
true.
How's the year so far? We got stuff to
How's it
look
doing?
forward
Maybe
to?
we want to turn around.
Give us a heads up.
Happy New Year from Austria.
Yeah.
Wow, you're all around the world, Chris.
I am all around the world. Living Dead MB. I don't know what your actual name is. So I'm going to say hello to Living Dead MB.
Yeah.
He's one of my Patreons. Thank you.
Nice.
Shuffle Boy, I only missed it by 2 years. I don't know. There's Jeff. Is anyone here in 2026 yet? No, except for at PS. Happy New Year from Scotland.
Ooh.
Yep, 2026 there too. All right. Well, hopefully we have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
I have a question for Maniac Cop's Nightstick.
Is he? Oh yeah, he's here. Yep.
Is that's from the movie, right? Maniac Cop, the horror movie.
Quickly, Maniac Cop's Nightstick. Let's see. Not here yet, Chris. But
Nope.
no, he's just saying Happy New Year. Not that it was New Year.
He turned it off right after that.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do in your guys' lives. Come in, make a comment, I'm out.
Boom.
You're like, oh, Nick watched that whole thing.
Maybe my faves of Jake was when he was fighting with the giant monster or playing with dinosaurs in public places. The giant monster is the spiders one, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah. That there was a family watching me film the dinosaurs.
Were they
It was
really?
really awkward. Yeah. I went up to them and asked them because they had music blaring. I was like, "Hey, I'm filming something. Do you mind just tweaking it?" And they're like, "We're leaving soon." I was like, "Okay." And they just continued to play music. So then I tried to film it. Like, maybe I'll re-edit it. And they're all just standing there watching, like 4 kids and like a husband and wife, literally standing at the edge of their driveway watching me play with dinosaurs. So I just stopped and stared back at them for until they went about their business. It was so
Like,
bloody
come on.
awkward.
Leave my dinosaurs alone. We'd like to be by ourselves.
3 minutes into 2026.
Ooh, look at you.
The Scottish contingent is now 3 strong.
Taking over.
Long may your lum reek. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Lang may your lum leak.
Oh, Lang. Yeah, Lang may your lum leak. Reek. You don't want your lum to leak. You want it to reek.
Reek. Lang may your lum. That is actually a hard read.
Lang may your lum reek. It is lum, right? All right.
I think we're putting a hex on us all right now.
Oh,
it could be.
I gotta stop. I picked up Dinosaur Beach at a book fair yesterday because Jake mentioned it being awesome.
It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome.
Oh shit!
Speaking of absolutely awesome,
Oh,
Jimmy!
What's up, Jimmy?
What you drinking there, Jake?
Yingling.
What's Yingling?
It is the oldest brewery in the United States.
It's cheap beer.
It is cheap.
Nice. Look at that. Jimmy, how's your New Year's going?
Yeah.
Tell us all about it in the comments later.
Sorry, that
came out just right. Come on. Wizard in the house. I still haven't had one of these pies he was talking about, mince pies.
I don't think they're real.
Maybe they're not. Maybe he just made them up.
Yeah, they just made them up.
Or maybe Blade made them up.
Oh,
yeah.
That's some deep lore there.
That is some deep lore. Did I ever tell the funniest Sephiroth part? Did I ever get to that?
I don't know. I don't know that you did.
I watched this over and over and over again. He was doing a book haul, believe it or not, as William Todgerson Jr. was. I think that's right. And he pulled out a horror book. And I think he was just doing sci-fi, but he pulled out this horror book and he stops talking and pouts, zooms up, and literally his bottom lip comes out. And he's very quiet and he's kind of looking at this book, really confused. And then he just did this and plucked the book. And then like as he threw it and as his hand came up, he had another book and he's like, here's another book. And that I watched it over and over again because it was strange and silent and just so hilarious. Oh my God. Yeah, that one killed me. I watched that over and over again. I watched Jake's Dinosaurs over and over again. I watched Tim as my cat. Like that became a huge household joke over here. Was Tim and then my cat saying "Hell Satan" right at the end.
When I showed that to my kids, they're like, "What are you working on, Dad? Let me show you." And "Hail Satan." My son looked at me. He's like, "Dad, I can't believe you said that." Good Christian boys. He said, "Dad, make a video."
Did you tell him that it was Bartleby and not you?
He had like an existential crisis. He's like,
"All right, now get ready. We're going to church, son." He's like,
"Oh, dude, that was funny, Sephiroth. That was genius." I don't know if you were ad-libbing that, if you were just like, "Oh crap, a horror book," or if that was planned, but it was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Imagine if he did write a script for all of that.
That'd be incredible.
That would be insane.
That would be incredible. That would be Pope Mortem's video that was a guest hosted by a young man who looked a bit like Chris, or was that the gelding guy?
Yeah.
So she's trying to tell us which video.
It's the when I'm your stepbrother. Yeah, the quasi-liminal
video.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, it was good.
I watched that many times.
Oh, okay. I guess a lot of people really did like that video. I thought it was hilarious. My family freaking loved it. They watched it over and over again. I should go get that shirt with your face on it, with the wig.
Your wardrobe, if somebody would just walk in to your closet and see all those things hanging, they'd be like, "What is happening?"
Like an archaeologist finds you your wardrobe later. He's like, "We don't really know what happened at this point in history."
I've got Brian
the dark
in
times.
in the dinosaur outfit on one of my shirts.
You need to do a video that's just your wardrobe. It'd be a big hit, I think.
I got about 12 more shirts for Christmas.
Oh man.
My favorite being one that said, "You can't tell me what to do. You're not my daughter." It was very silly. Yeah, I got more shirts.
That's all. It's kind of like on 30 Rock, the guy that has the things on his hats on every episode. Those are your shirts.
I'm gonna shake my head like I watched
Judah
that.
Freelander. He's actually I've seen him live. He's actually hilarious live.
Yeah.
Actors.
You don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I got that joke.
You ever see American Splendor? The Harvey P. Carr movie? No? All right, well, never mind.
Sorry. If Jason were here, this would be an awesome conversation.
Jason. He's never coming back.
Yeah. He will every once in a while. But yeah, not a lot. Almost New Year here. Love your content, dudes. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Orenji. I'm gonna pronounce that Japanese style. Don't know if that's how you intend it. Nick's getting tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna clock out here.
All right. Thanks
awesome.
for dropping by, Nick.
Yeah, man.
Are you staying up till midnight?
Thanks for having me. Yeah, trying to.
All right. You're gonna have to run around the block and
Nick is not staying up until midnight.
I am.
All right. I'm gonna text you at midnight.
Texting at midnight. Yeah,
You gotta text me back.
I'll have had my 3 allotted whiskeys by then, so I'll try to text as well, but it might be drunk texting.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, see you guys.
All right,
See you later. Did we ever find out what? No, we didn't. You're staying here on? No, I got a party to go to.
Got his eyes wide shut party.
My eyes wide shut party. If anybody in the comments knows that lore, that is some deep lore right there. That's the deepest of lores. I had just barely met Jake at that point, and that was a year ago today.
Were you on that live stream?
Yes, no. I was commenting.
Oh, gotcha.
I was in the chat.
Gotcha. Drug texting it is the best.
Yeah. No, I've got my eyes wide shut party. It's gonna go hang with some peeps that I've known for 40 years. I'm getting old.
Jeez.
No, 35 years.
Okay.
35 is almost 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, you said that was like 40 years. That'd be crazy.
Well, okay. I met I met this crew in 92.
Yeah.
At
So
an
high school.
eyes wide shut party.
Those were the real eyes wide shut parties back in the day. These new ones are just a bunch of old folks standing around drinking whiskey.
Can we take these masks off yet?
I'm hot under here.
I can't breathe with my COPD.
Nobody wants eyes wide shut parties when you're over 40.
Just an eyes shut party, I guess.
Oh my goodness. I have a stack of things to say here really quick before this wraps up. Wrong book. What's going on with Secret Society Red, Virgil?
Oh, that's right. We're doing the what are we doing? All heads turn as the hunt goes by. Yeah. All right. You know what? I heard a little bit from you and Brian. I'm not really super. You're not fueling
did not
me.
enjoy it.
Do it live.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing it live?
Oh, we could.
Yeah, we
Do it
could.
live. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not done, so I don't know what you guys. I'm not done very much, so I don't know what you feel about it. So I don't know what you'd have to say. So maybe live is better.
See, the only problem with doing it live is we're talking to a room full of people that haven't read the book and are completely bored when we talk about the book. So I don't know if live's the best bet.
It might
Nope,
be, but
they're not. Half the people on our Eves don't read it as well.
Yeah.
They're there so that they don't have to read it because we don't have time in our lives to read everything.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it was not my favorite book. And a lot of people have said really good things about it. So I know why you chose it, Virgil. But yeah, that guy tells everything in exposition. It was crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing why Brian wasn't a big fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too. I'm interested. I want to read it so we can talk about it, not because I'm excited, not so much because I'm excited about it anymore.
Dude, the start of the book is awesome. The start of the book at the church with the bell and everything. Great beginning to a book. I was like so excited when I read the first bit. But then, yeah, it's all people standing around remembering conversations.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Somebody's
got to go.
That's right.
What's your shirt?
This is War of the Worlds.
Oh, nice.
Take it off. Oh wait, party hadn't started.
That's
Sorry,
later.
sorry.
That's later. That's the after party when we go off the live.
We're actually all in the same room right now. We're just
just different lighting.
This is the Eyes Wide Shut party.
Wait, I have to read. Oh my goodness. So that's coming up. I don't know if I have anything else. I talked about my favorite couple of jokes from the year. I don't know if I missed anything. You guys got anything? What you got coming up?
What do I have coming up? Oh, I just finished yesterday. I finished this like short novel by Lucius Shepard. That was really good. About it's kind of hard to say what the story's about. Actually, it isn't too hard, but it was really good. Very surreal, very weird. I would say it's more like just regular fiction, though. Well,
Who's Lucius Shepard? I don't know that person.
He's sort of like a, I don't know. I guess you would say he's like a fantasy writer, but this was like fiction. It read something like Jim Harrison. If you ever read like the guy who wrote Legends of the Fall. Have you ever read Jim Harrison? Kind of like that, but then it had like this really weird angle because it's about this guy who is a gun dealer, comes in possession of a weapon that committed a crime by a white supremacist, and then this guy is trying to buy that weapon from him. But whenever this guy gets a weapon, he starts writing a story in his head about like that's completely fictional about the weapon, but like that story intrudes on his own life. It was really good. But
she snuck in. Like if you keep your eyes on her, you see her moving.
Yeah, it's been actually just about the whole time.
But if you restart the video, she's not there.
That's right. If you look at the very beginning, and at the very end, you'll be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. That's a good question. I haven't read the Valis series yet because I'm working up to it. I know that it's some of his weirdest, so I know I'll probably really enjoy it. Man, I guess
I love the first two Valis. I need to reread them so I can read the third.
Yeah, I don't know. That's some of the weirdest literature out there. So
I love them.
Yeah, I don't know what to jump on next after that. Dune. No, not Dune.
Maybe a Stephen King.
Oh, Jake. I was really working hard, Jake.
I actually almost said something earlier, and I was like, I just whisked it away. I stopped myself.
What do you guys file out?
Did you guys watch Pluribus?
I've not seen it.
Did you guys watch Welcome to Derry?
Not seen that either.
Did you guys watch Stranger Things?
First two seasons, then I was like, I think I'm done.
Oh, you haven't seen the new season?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to watch that.
I watched Rubik's Cubes and
yeah, I watched I watched a couple of seasons, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I did like Pluribus and Welcome to Derry. Now that you brought
Pluribus is really good. Yeah,
Pluribus is a good time. It really is. I loved if you like what's the Severance, which is my favorite. Then you'll like Pluribus. Although it's, in my opinion, Severance is still a little better.
I did watch that Common Side Effects. That was really good.
What's that? Oh, that's that mushroom one.
Yeah, that was really good.
Interesting. I've been looking at that. Maybe I'll give that a watch.
You should try it. I think you'll like
2026.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I have the first Dune, though. Give it a read. Try the first 40 pages and then start over.
Bad advice again.
Yeah. Hey, that advice got me through it, man.
I mean, it could be. You just have to have the endurance for that. That's all.
Yeah, no way. 40 pages of slog and then start over? Like, no way. Just especially if it's just world building.
I know.
Yeah, I do. We talked about that somewhere. Jeff's asking if I want to join Andrea. Wait, no, he's asking you, Virgil. Yeah, Jeff and I already talked about this.
Worst things. Actually, that sounds kind of cool. Do I have a copy of that? I don't know. I could probably get a copy. When are you guys going to do this? Do you know?
No, I forgot it. I forgot it was
It's
even
a nebulous
happening.
date. It would be fine. The thing for me would be it would have to be a weekday that when we did it. I mean, I could read it. I could read it any day, but I could only talk about it on a weekday. What's that? I'm
so glad you're here for this, Jake. This is important.
No, it sounds. I mean, I'm real busy, so I mean, I can't. I have too much on my plate. All my other friends are doing things too, and thanks anyway, Jeff. I mean, but no, just don't even worry about it. I have so much to do. I have to go clean my floor, and yeah, it won't happen. Sorry, Jeff.
In February, Virgil. I'm looking forward to it. We're not reading the entire collection,
okay,
because I could never. But I can't remember if Jeff's gonna. I think Jeff's gonna pick the coolest stories, and we're gonna read those.
Okay, a selection that'd be easy. I will say something I didn't mention yet, but I've read some. What's his name? QV Cave. I read a bunch of stuff out of that short story collection. Andrea picked it up too.
Yeah, Andrea talks a lot about him.
That was really good. Yeah. I was like, whoa, these are cool. So anyway, just a little bit. There's a little tidbit. What is that collection? It's the one that has that freaking vampire story in it. Anyway,
you know the one with the vampire.
What's that?
You know the one with the vampire?
Yeah, the one with the vampire in it. No,
my brother and sister-in-law were moving from Chicago to Colorado, driving a U-Haul. And they were in Kansas, I think. And I texted and said, "Hey, where are you guys?" And my sister-in-law replied, "We are near the silo with the cow."
You got a ways to go.
It's probably the funniest thing that I've ever heard somebody say to "Where are you guys?" But apparently Kansas is all silos with cows. So when I was driving through Kansas this time, I looked for the silo with the cow and I saw it. It's there over and over again. He's thinking of something, Jake.
Jeff's been saying that for 13 years. He's been trying to get that. It's not going to happen.
He's going to find it.
You guys like that one Burroughs story that you guys read with Michael K. Vaughan, didn't you?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Nick said it was the best of the
best
of all the Eves. Yeah,
I don't think so. I think the big guy was better by I can't remember the author. I enjoyed that one better or more than the Burroughs.
More than A Spectre is Haunting Texas?
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Spectre and Haunting Texas was stupid.
It was stupid.
It was stupid.
It was so stupid.
I remember you were talking about this book. I'm like, this book sounds so dumb.
I'm going to read a good book this year. Dang it.
Wait, is this the same book that we just were talking about earlier, Constance? No, I'm really
No, that was a different one. That was Bliss Montage, maybe?
By the same person?
Yeah, same writer.
Oh.
I think.
All right. Apparently I got to check this out. All right, anything else, fellas? I mean, after this, you have to go hang with your families.
Shoot, I have kids.
I gotta go find that one.
I still gotta go ahead track that one down.
Just added both to the Kindle. Jeff says, "I'd like to chat with Jake about life in Washington State, but no one else would want to watch that." I don't know, man. I'd watch that.
They'd watch.
Cool.
I'd watch the shit.
We'd just be eating apples the whole time.
Yeah,
smoking pot because that's all people in Washington do.
Now I'm definitely watching. Can you smoke the pot out of the apples?
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a way to do that.
There's a way to do that.
Oh, there is.
I bet there is. I know there's got to be.
Yeah. Oh shit! I should totally make official liminal spaces whiskey glasses. That's a good idea. I haven't figured out how to do any of that marketing. What do you call it? Swag? I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Merchandise.
Merchandise. That's one word.
Swag.
Yeah, see if Nick could do some of it, I guess.
Just don't throw poop in a bag over their fence. Neighbors don't like that.
It's tempting.
Neighbors don't like that. Oh, love you guys. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year. Did you do the whole clean your entire house before the New Year thing, Jeff? First footing. The space between the whiskey glasses. Oh, goat man. Oh, all right. I think we've all said our share. That was fun.
It was fun.
Thanks for joining me, you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, have fun with your poor show. Wait, is he saying this is a poor show or I don't know. Dang it, Sephiros. That's a sad note to end on.
I know.
Everybody's leaving. You're missing us shutting down for 2 minutes.
Yeah, really.
Cool shortbread and a pack of tenants.
Cole.
Oh, Cole. Shortbread and a pack of tenants.
He says,
Happy New Year. Why am I getting a million things over here? We got to
this
go.
is some kind of this is some kind of Eastern European or European lingo. It doesn't something over the UK. Some jokes.
Yeah. UK jokes. New Year's jokes.
UK jokes.
I want to know if we cast bad spells earlier.
Guess we'll find. We'll see how 2026 goes. We'll see.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see you all in 2026. Thanks for joining me, guys. Wave at the camera for an uncomfortable amount of time while I end the stream. We'll see y'all later.